Hey, what's going on? It's Throwback Thursday, TBT. We're taking you back to 15 years ago. This was in year 2006. This is just a thing called D.I.Y Fest, stands for Do It Yourself. So it's not a video on how to organize an event or how to put on an event. It's just Throwback Thursday review, because I made a video on how to put out a show and how to organize a gathering. So this is just a TBT. The quote from Icons of Filth: "Whatever happened to punk rock revolution?" It's one of the songs from Icons of Filth. So someone's at the door. You know what? I'm gonna just do this in one take. Maybe it's a UPS package. Okay, so I don't have the flyer because I lost it, because it was 15 years ago. So on the flyer, the title of the flyer was DIY Fest, but on the flyer there was a big quote that says, "Are you tired of going to shows and protests and seeing nothing getting changed?" So because every time when you go to a show, when you meet somebody, you try to talk to someone, there's a loud music, so it's really hard to talk and communicate with people. During 2000 to 2005 in Southern California, that was the highlight of the anarcho punk scene. I mean, the prime was a prime of anarcho punk scene. It blew away the 80s, it blew away the 90s from 2000 to 2005. The reason is a lot of things were going on. There were so many different small collectives were going on, info shops, and even at protests. All the punks would go to protests, and after the demonstration was over, we would all like break into different groups and have a meeting and review and talk about it and stuff like that. Even at benefit shows, when my friends and I organize or even play benefit shows, kids wanted to get on mic to announce upcoming event or collective or whatever they're doing project. They wanted like an open mic, and people always wanted to talk. This was between year 2000 and 2005. So in 2006, 15 years ago, I organized an event called DIY Fest, but I can't do it by myself. I have to get all my friends to help me out. So before I get into that, I want to show you this picture. This is a workshop I did. Oh, just to let you know, at this event, we had no bands at all. Just only workshop and open discussion. I did a short workshop on how to organize a benefit show and starting a punk collective from the scratch. So everybody who came to that workshop get a thick booklet, on, just all the information and how to do everything. So I would talk a little, ask audience the questions, and we would go back and forth, because I don't want to go to a workshop where only one person talks for the whole entire time. And I don't have the answer to everything. So I want to hear from other people. So I think that's the best thing when people do workshop, like you have a dialogue and like you have a go around so people could exchange idea back and forth and stuff. So that was a workshop I did. It was pretty interesting because a lot of people have ideas and all that. Because I mean, seriously, who wants to go to a workshop? It was like a 50-minute workshop, almost 1 hour. You just stand there, just watch one person talking the whole entire time. So on this, we also wanted to see kids open up their own co-op house. So I had to, at that time I was living at the F House in Echo Park. It was really big, communal living, co-op house. So I had to pick friends who to do it. This is Paloma. She was doing a workshop on that so people could all live together communally, collectively. And then also political prisoner discussion. And then another workshop was by Unleash, Avoid Cultural Nationalism. And then open discussion, communication beyond boundaries and workshop. And then Sam Sunshine came and do the safe sex, vegan latex love workshop. So all kinds of stuff was going on. Even my friend Jenny did a workshop on self-defense, like, street fight boxing, which is very important because in everyday life, anything could happen. Even you're a pacifist or you're a peaceful person, you know, the world's going crazy sometimes. People go out and try to start fight or muggers. So I think that was a very important workshop. And then Natalie did a workshop and open discussion on anarchism and animal liberation workshop. So all these different workshops was going on, even on veganism and the what is the other one called? Queer Girl Tells All, non-monogamy and everyday revolution workshop. There's so many different workshops to go to, but at the end, we want this event to be fun and educational. My friend Trisha and some other people did a DIY dating game. So for people who are single, they get to go on dating games. So it was really funny. I was watching it. 3 people were facing the other way, and the person on the mic were asking questions. Bachelor, if something happened at the protest, you were caught in this situation, what would you do? And stuff, that kind of stuff. So another thing, before that, we had a radical collective space in LA workshop as well. So all these stuff, the reason I'm bringing this up is there's a lot of things we could do. Put out events with no bands and no music, so we could organize, mobilize, exchange ideas. A year after this, we had another DIY fest with all the workshops. Photos I'm showing you is at the Southern California Library DIY fest. That one was more focused on like organizing and stuff. It was more like organizing. Also, make sure when people leave the event, they don't leave empty-handed. You want to organize an event where people leave with tons of information, like getting booklets, brochures, flyers, and stuff. Here's a list of website and groups you could contact to get tons of booklet and brochure. It's good to have tables at the event, but make sure you have a free table where people could pick up free brochures and free literatures, so they could go home with knowledge and information and tons of reading materials. How did you get all these people to come to events like this? Make flyers, pass it out, talk to people, make it clear on the flyer what's it about. Let them know you want to organize. You're tired of going to shows, tired of going to all these protests. You see nothing getting accomplished. You want to accomplish something, whatever goal you have. It could be all living in a collectively at a co-op house. It could be doing some kind of important fundraiser. It could be some kind of making a radical change, or bringing all different types of groups like animal rights group, human rights group, environmental group, bringing everyone all together and working for social justice to raise money and everything. You could do that. So that's why I'm sharing this picture with you for Throwback Thursday video. All right, so when I have time, I'll make more Throwback Thursday video. All right, take care.